A very good evening once again. Thank you for joining us for the 10 o'clock edition of the UBC News Tonight. My name is Wadulo Arnold. Mark Dorothy Namuyomba is on sign language. And to start off our bulletin tonight, Uganda will commemorate Heroes Day at Luweero Town Council in Lyantonde district tomorrow, Monday, June 9th, 2025. The permanent secretary in the office of the President, Haji Yunus Kakande, told UBC that tomorrow will be a public holiday, and Philip Aguta has some highlights.
Every 9th of June, Uganda celebrates Heroes Day, a day set aside to celebrate those who sacrificed their lives for this country. On the district, particularly Luweero Town Council, about 10 kilometers off the Lyantonde town, is the one hosting the day. And right now I'm standing at the venue where Ugandans will be gathering tomorrow to celebrate this day. And as you can see, everything has been set, from the chairs to the tents, to the pavilion, to even the sound system. Everything is being put in place, and everyone is ensuring that before tomorrow in the morning, everything is in place. According to the officials from the office of the President, they are ready to host the Ugandans who will be gathering here to celebrate the day.
It's 2 months, organizations having meetings at the headquarters of President's office and having meetings down at Lyantonde here at the ground. And we have been planning. We have invited almost the invited guests. This is about 4,000. And then we have also invited everybody, the general public, everybody from all the sub-counties of Lyantonde, Luweero, Chinutka, Mpumude, and others up to Kasagama, to be neighboring districts like Chiruhura, Sembabure, Rakai, this place called Ruengo and Masaka. So we hope that all the leaders from those districts will be here, and we shall have a nice function tomorrow.
Of course, Lyantonde district was selected because of the contributions of the young men then of this area did to the NRA war led by the current president of Uganda, Luweero Museveni. I'm told this corridor, the cattle corridor from here up to Tanzania, is where he recruited most of the boys who fought in the NRA war. And since then, from 1962, Lyantonde district has never had or hosted a public holiday. And the leaders here are so excited for having been given the opportunity to host the Heroes Day for the first time.
First and foremost, we appreciate the fact that government thought it right to give the Lyantonde district the opportunity to host the Heroes Day. We really appreciate the thought. And we appreciate the fact that they have been with us in terms of organization from day one until today. We've just gotten out of the last meeting, trying to organize for the masses that are going to be here. One, for us as the Lyantonde district, we see it as an opportunity first to receive our national chairperson, our president, considering that we are an NRM district, we are a yellow district. We voted almost 80%. So him visiting us since COVID time, because COVID never allowed him to come. So we find it as an opportunity, at least for our people to come and listen to him live without always watching him on TV. So we thank God for that. Number two, we thank the organizers who have actually given us an opportunity to also be involved. And we are confident that all our guests have been taken care of.
Exciting because I was born in this place. But Lyantonde, since 1962, we've never had any national function with all governments which have been there. Our history, really, this is the best opportunity even the government to remember the whole western axis of the revolution was holding in this place. And all the people who fought the generals, really in the first group of 79 of Franasa, came from this place.
This year's Heroes Day, which is going to be celebrated tomorrow, will be celebrated under the theme, the legacy and ideals of our heroes, a memorable inspiration. Philip Aguta for UBC News in Lyantonde.
Thank you very much, Philip Aguta, for that update. We really do look forward to the National Heroes Day celebrations in Lyantonde. Government has also handed over 300 outboard engines and boats to the Democratic Republic of Congo. These items were previously impounded during fisheries protection operations on Lakes Edward, George and Albert over the past year. We have a detailed report.
The handover led by the Fisheries Protection Unit FPU under Lieutenant Colonel Mase Tukahira took place at Renshama landing site in Rukunjiri district.
What we are witnessing here today is the handover of Congolese impounded items. Today we are handing over 184 outboard engines and 56 boats, estimated to be worth 2 billion shillings, 2 billion Uganda shillings. And the president guided that we hand over these items freely to the Congolese authorities.
I want to dearly thank His Excellency the President General Luweero Kaguta Museveni, the CDF General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, and the overall Fisheries Protection Unit Commander Lieutenant Colonel Mase Tukahira for facilitating this, for giving the guidance. We have handed over freely.
Congolese officials praised President Yoweri Museveni and Uganda's military leadership for releasing the items unconditionally.
Tunaenda tunapaza habari kwa wakubwa, na sisi vile kesho na kesho kutwa anafunga ya Uganda, tunaweza kusema ya kwamba wanarudisha hiyo vitu ya Uganda. Kama Uganda alifanya leo, pia wanarudisha ya Wakongomani.
This function signals the beginning of good working relationship between Congo government and Uganda government, especially on operations of the lake and especially on operations against illegal fishing.
Donc en passant, je remercie d'abord le président Museveni d'avoir accepté le main tendu du président de la République Félix Tshisekedi Tshilombo. Et tout ça, c'est pour vous dire à ces petits ennemis-là qui cherchent à déstabiliser notre relation, que non, ça sera difficile, puisque je suis ici au Congo, en Ouganda, avec tous mes équipements.
Additional handovers occurred in Toroko and Bolisa districts. However, Ugandan fishermen raised concerns about Congolese fishers allegedly stealing their equipment, which has created tensions on the shared waters.
We should always adhere to the laws governing the fishing in Uganda, because even Congo, because we have held so many meetings.
Our people treat you well even though if we arrest your people, we don't mistreat them. So, but we have allegations of mistreatment of our people in your country.
Local leaders called for the establishments of joint legal frameworks and conservation strategies to address illegal fishing and cross-border conflicts. Benon Mokwaya, Sura Kagugube, UBC News.
Minister Bright Ramirama and Dr. Chris Baryomunsi are impressed by the wealth creation and self-empowerment initiatives in Kanungu district. They were addressing NRM supporters during the launch of the NRM Abazukulu PDM livestock demonstration farm in Kanungu district. The president contributed 30 million shillings and Minister Dr. Chris Baryomunsi contributed 13 million shillings. We have some of the highlights.
Munonga Honorable Bright Ramirama ahabo kutkunda munonga kabantu ba Uganda kabantu ba Kanungu na munonga kabazukuru abajenderire okutwara mesho program ya government ya PDM kandi nicyo turekwatiramu okabasa kwikiriza kubaha neitwerizoba. Let us not take these things for granted. It's not easy kugira ngo umuntu arasigaho ibintu bye byona byarakora akija katubera aho mugenyi mukuru.
Sima abasa county abo kutuyitaka tukakumza muneji project yitu. Now I want to take you through the achievements that we have seen out of this project. One, there has been youth empowerment. The project has recruited over 800 youth from all over Kanungu to be empowered with skills, startup piglets, and access to cooperative savings.
Bwana Lizowa, nashemerwa munonga okwija kugamba n'abayusi ba Luweero kandi okulunkinga project ya Luzira aba Kigezi. Ekyokubanza kyabyona nija ombiti bishatu. Ekyokubanza nija nka minisita wa agriculture kandi project yanyu omweru kugwera. Ekyakabiri nija nka politician kandi owa Luweero nyumwabaziyo hati nabwashisha. Ekyakashatu nija nka munywani wanyu w'abantu ba Kanungu.
Nabasima ahabwa humble beginning eyimwatandikire nayo eyempunu 3 kandi nzime patron wanyu ahabwo kugira ago masiko go kugira ngo empunu 3 zirabasa kurugamu n'empunu 10. Bible iratugira ngo we should not despise humble beginnings. Mbwenu mwebare kwikiriza imwe abatandikire n'empunu 3 hati mukaba mwine empunu nyingi.
The National Forestry Authority has begun demolishing illegal houses in the Soroti City Central Forest Reserve. This reserve has 9 blocks, including Etam, Gweri, Madera, Prison Spring, and Old Mbale Road. We have a detailed report.
National Forestry Authority officials had warned encroachers to leave voluntarily by March 2025.
All the 9 blocks, as far as forestry is concerned, will be recovered. The next phase may be we may go to Gweri, because last year we opened Gweri block. So if there is anyone in Gweri block, ask to voluntarily leave before we come with this. There are more expensive building up in Gweri. There are growers and villages in a 10 block. They will go down. Government and the president is very committed in issues or matters environment.
Tree planting to restore the degraded forest started earlier this year under the Greening Soroti initiative. Joseph Otim, NFS Center Manager for TESO, said over 300 illegal homes were built in the forest, some based on fake land titles.
Encroachment is an illegal activity. You are not compensated. You are not actually, ideally, we should have even arrested these encroachers and we have them prosecuted. But also still, we have their buildings put down. So the issues of compensation, the National Forestry and Tree Planting Act of 2003 does not provide for compensation of an encroacher.
Nazifa Bigaba, the area forest supervisor, said that some encroachers uprooted over 5,000 tree seedlings meant for reforestation.
When they started showing signs of construction, we came here and we told them, this is a forest reserve. This is a reserved area for the government. Please don't construct. But of course, they tell us they will construct forcefully, and finally their fate came.
However, residents claim they bought the land legally.
And now another block that we are heading to is Soroti block. Also has some illegalities there. Etem block is also going to be handled. There is a rally. I'm telling you these ones that we have not tackled, because these other ones we cooled down the illegalities from last year.
Simon Okiasi, an NFA tree planter, welcomed the move.
We're disturbed by the encroachers who have constructed the buildings inside the forest. They used to uproot actually our seedlings, but we are very happy today. NFA has rescued us they came and demolished the building which they constructed inside the forest. And we are very happy as tree planters.
Paul Richard Osele, a local leader, noted that land sales happened secretly without local authority involvement.
Fortunately, this land here was purchased minus the consent of the EBSOA committee. It was an arrangement between the seller and the buyer. Therefore, when it came to our knowledge that there was some transaction that had occurred down this way, we tried to speak to these people who purchased this land from an individual. Then the person said, "It is my land." We even tried to inform these buyers, before you begin any construction, can you consult?
NFA is calling on all stakeholders to support efforts to reclaim and restore the forest reserve.
A land dispute in Luzira and Akawa division has sparked tension and forced security intervention. This conflict involves Luweero, which has occupied this land and worked on this land since 1997, and Emmaus Investments Limited, which claims to have legally acquired the same land in 2014. These are the details.
Mediation failed, tensions escalated, prompting police deployment to prevent possible violence.
Genda mubagambire ddala bakoma obufere bwabwe tebaddamu na kulinnya wano bakuddamu kulinnya wano.
Kampala Resident District Commissioner RDC Gen Mohindo later arrived with the security team and convened an emergency meeting. Both parties, accompanied by their legal teams, presented court documents and evidence supporting their claims.
Investments Limited, Uganda Land Commission, Commissioner Land Registration, Karago Construction Investment, Karago Construction and Engineering Limited. Dr. Singiza,
on 19th day, documents were presented. This order was presented to the security officers. On the same day, the same order, the same order was given by the...
We were given this land by Uganda prisons. Then, in 1997, Rotary Club again came and told us agreement nabo okuzimba nga tubasasula as a contractor, not as the owner of the land. Even the receipt we pay them is here, the copy of the checks. We were surprised after 1998. In 1999, we got an eviction letter.
Within the community, some of them are the children of the ex-prisoners. The members are around.
After reviewing the submissions, security officials guided both groups on the lawful steps to resolve the issue peacefully.
Abakola emirimu gyammwe abakola wano welding tewali agenda kubasengula unless bw'aba alina ekiragiro kya kkooti ekigamba nti mukole mutya.
Despite the effort, some residents criticized the outcome, alleging bias, asking the RDC to clarify the decision and ensure fairness. RDC Mohindo explained that the guidance provided was grounded in court findings and available evidence.
Bano balooya bo bamanyi ekyokukola, bamanyi nti bino tugenda biwakanya tutya, era akugambye nti alina emisango gy'akoze eki gy'ataddeyo eraga nti ewakanya ekyasalibwamu. So nze saagala muteekewo embeera ey'ekikonde ate nga amateeka gali mukola ki, gali mu kubalamula. Njagala mwenna mu existinge omusenze ku ttaka fonna utolemesa landlord kukola kyakola for as long as tekikutawanya nawe landlord nawe tolemesa ani.
The situation remains tense as residents await further clarification and resolution.
mukozesa maanyi because bwe munakozesa maanyi amaanyi sige gakola abo bannamateeka.
Benon Mukwaya and Jamil Sekaja, UBC.
And in more news, NRM members in Kira Municipality, Wakiso District have endorsed Daniel Kananura for Member of Parliament in the upcoming party primaries. The endorsement could promote harmony and avoid internal conflict that weakens the party's strength. We have a detailed report.
In line with the NRM's electoral roadmap, all parliamentary aspirants must go through party primaries to select official flag bearers. Several village-level NRM structures in Kira municipality, including Chiraka A and B, Namgongo Kasokoso, and Chirekuchali Wajala, have formally backed Daniel Kananura as their choice for the Kira municipality seat.
Sigaddeo babadde wano naffe nga tukaanyiza tusiza kimu bukuyege okulabanga omulundi guno tukola ekyafaayo okulaba tugenda mu kamyufu tuteeketeeko omubaka ffe nga si mulala ye Honorable Dani Kananura.
Aspirant Daniel Kananura welcomed the endorsement and urged fellow party members to focus their efforts on defeating the opposition instead of fighting among themselves.
It's been all over that most of our members really collide. I mean, they deal with those opposition guys sometimes. But generally, when they explain to you why they have been doing all this, was they lacked a potential candidate from NRM. Engage and make sure that it is put in place and the initiation goes on well. It will help us so much as NRM to avoid misunderstandings, pulling up the ropes so that we can come up with one voice and get a fruitful election 2026.
During the engagement, several members shared strategies to consolidate NRM support.
Those people who are contesting against NRM, the biggest number are youth. Therefore, we need to play an equal game. If you are 11, we need also be 11. If you are youth, let's also involve more youth.
I am Chibedi Bashir for UBC.
The newly elected Luweero District NRM Chairman Sam Buchanan has been advised to understand the growing demand for change among the district's youth. Luweero District Councillor for Older Persons at Luweero District Local Government Joseph Serugo told journalists in Luweero District that Buchanan won NRM primary elections for grassroots leaders to serve the people.
Speaking from his home in Kavule Zone, veteran politician Joseph Serugo, Luweero District Councillor for Older Persons and former Town Council NRM Chairman 2002 up to 2025, said Buchanan must urgently reconnect with the youth, follow up on the unfulfilled government promises and push for unity within the party by fronting single candidates per position.
And this time around, what I would advise my new chairperson is to ensure that he convenes a meeting of all those yearning for a certain office. For instance, if we got like a town council, let's say in Luweero, those who are vying for the post as NRM candidates, if there are 3 or 2 or 4, brings them out to table, talks to them. Some of them, he advises some of them to step down so that we get one candidate that will be. And I pray that he should take that as a piece of advice. Otherwise, if we have so many candidates and the others coming as the independents, NRM may still have some problems.
In response, Sam Buchanan pledged to revamp the party's image, monitor government programs for accountability, and restore public trust in local governance.
Tugenda tereza embeera ya service delivery. Tusobole okumonitoringa activities za government. Government ekola ebintu abantu bagamba be babikoze. Kuga omuntu wa wansi n'atategeera kiki government kye yakoze, kiki omuntu ssekinomu kye yakoze. Naye kakati service delivery tugenda kugimonitoringa nnyo ate njagala nkubirize bassentebe baffe abalondeddwa okuva ku lukiiko obwa wano n'olukiiko lwabwe bamanye nti be ba direct supervisors be balabirizi ba government programs bakimanye mu mitwe gyabwe era bakole nga bakimanyi nti bo be balabirira programs za government ezo era be bakaliisoliiso.
Buchanan, who also leads the Luweero NRM Youth Brigade, promised to streamline service delivery in education, health care and land administration.
Local investors have commended government for prevailing prices, enabling the country to socially and economically stable. The local investor, especially the small-scale industries, also are grateful with the gallant heroes that sacrificed their lives and participating in the war to liberate the country in the 1980s. Uganda will celebrate many of them this year on the 36th edition of the Heroes Day in Lyantonde, and we have a detailed report in this regard.
National Heroes Day honors all who sacrificed their lives in the 5-year Bush War in the 80s was first celebrated in the 1989. This year's Heroes Day celebrations will be at Lyantonde and President Museveni will grace the function. Investors in small and medium-scale industries want support to invest in rural areas.
Our heroes sacrificed their lives for the Uganda to get a freedom, and we have benefited a lot. Why? Right now, Uganda we have a freedom. We can access where to get raw materials. We can access hospitals. We have good roads and other facilities that support the growth of business.
Tejerize encouraged youth to emulate the heroes who participated in the liberation of the country.
We have freedom, of which freedom was created by our heroes. But that one wasn't there by the time of colonialists because we had no that freedom. So I'm happy that we always do celebrate this tremendous day.
Ntejerize was addressing the media in the press conference held at the factory in Chikumbi, Mityana municipality. The workers hailed President Museveni and the NRM government for supporting local investment.
Celebrate today as like Heroes Day, and I congratulate everyone around Uganda and everywhere, so that for the peace that we acquired from all the people who died fighting for this freedom that we're having today. I'm happy that for today, like we can have everything as like a youth for standing as like workers in all areas of Uganda, because for me as I work in this factory, as like we can cater for our families.
Here's your chance to win school fees for your child for a whole year. Just pay school fees using Momo. Dial *165 *80#. Select option 2 for school pay. Select option 1 to pay school fees. Enter the student number and amount and approve the transaction. You are now entered the draw to win school fees.
This is a short story about you. No, I don't mean that this is you. No, this is not you. This is me. Of course, this can't be you. This can't be you because you think these things of touring Uganda are for rich people. You think these touring things are for people celebrating anniversaries. This can't be you. Because you think to enjoy wildlife, you have to first put in a leave request at work. Chimpanzees are just a 30-minute boat ride from Entebbe. And you get a chance to feed, name a chimpanzee, or even adopt a chimpanzee. You can even actually use this as a rehearsal to see if you can really provide food for another living thing. God gave us a beautiful country on a budget. We don't have to fly there, we are already here. This is ours, uniquely ours.
Are you a woman with a small-scale business with a dream of growing it to another level? The GROW Project is here to support you in realizing your dream.
The GROW Project is a government initiative implemented by the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development and Private Sector Foundation Uganda with support from the World Bank.
We support women-owned businesses across the country to gain hands-on and business management skills through training within your location, business financing through grants and affordable loans, and infrastructure in your areas of operation to enable you to increase your productivity.
If you have a business that makes sales of up to 800,000 Uganda shillings per month, the GROW Project has the tools and resources to help you succeed. For more information, contact your district or city GROW focal person or call our toll-free line on 0800 307 777 to learn more about how you can benefit from the GROW Project's services.
The GROW Project, empowering women economically, transforming communities.
Keep focus on your wallet. Bobby, again, what's the drama?
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! F-O-B! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
On the occasion of the 36th Heroes Day, the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs, together with the Uganda People's Defense Force, joined His Excellency General Retired Yoweri Kaguta Tibuhaburwa Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, and all Ugandans in commemorating this significant event. As we honor the gallant men and women who sacrificed for the peace, freedom and prosperity of our nation, we reaffirm our commitment to ensuring peace and stability throughout the country. Aligning with the National Development Plan 4, we remain focused on completing the UPDF National Referral Hospital, fast-tracking the construction of the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs headquarters, strengthening the capacity of security agencies to address emerging security threats, and enhancing people-centered security service delivery. As we reflect on the legacy of our heroes, we pledge to uphold the values they stood for and continue building a peaceful and secure Uganda for all.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC News Tonight, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. We now take you into the world of business. Now in Uganda, a significant portion of about 19% are exposed to waterborne diseases due to dirty water. One of the concerned students at Wanyange Girls Secondary School came up with a simple solar water heater that can save communities. This was at the school's science fair to promote science and technology in different student projects. The Jinja District Inspector of Schools, Eria Kisambira, called upon parents to support the student projects to higher levels for extra income.
This is our project that we have. It is known as the solar water heater amplifier. We came up with this project because many people in rural areas take dirty water. As you can see, there is dirty water here. So most people take dirty water, and whereby 80% of the people in rural areas they use firewood or charcoal, and yet it is polluted to the environment. While 10% of people who can afford use the electric devices, and where will we leave the rest? So we came up with a project that one can use and make at home that can help in purifying water.
So these projects help us to prepare our learners for the life after school, because now with the new curriculum, which is learner-centered and it is project-based, so every child has the freedom to think, get a concept out of class in the STEM subjects, and then put it in a physical form.
Most of the materials that I need here, mostly we see here there's a wooden box. If I had metal, it would have been easier. And even these bottles, if they were painted black and they had stronger plastic.
The promotion of science as it is today has been well brought out by the learners. The only issue that we need to emphasize here is the parents to come out and continuously support our learners. The lower secondary curriculum has come, and it's not an innovation but it's a reform that is intending to have problems solved in the communities as our learners get out of school. Therefore, we need to come out vividly and support our children in as far as this curriculum is concerned.
Our new curriculum is supported fully by the parents, because when these children come up with their projects, some of them may need some little money, and so the parents are able to facilitate them. We first of all discourage expensive projects. We emphasize a project being identifying and solving a problem in the community.
NCBA Bank recently unveiled its Nakasero Twed Towers headquarters as profits soared to 40%. The bank also became a platinum sponsor of the Auto Show in Kampala 2025, and I had a chance to interact with some of the stakeholders. NCBA Bank Uganda marked a major milestone with the official opening of its state-of-the-art offices at Twed Towers, Nakasero. The move comes as the bank reported a remarkable 40% profit increase in 2024, underscoring its strong market performance and digital-first strategy.
This branch is symbolic of the same look and feel of our branches across the country and across the region, reflecting a modern, customer-centric approach and more efficient and inspiring you to grow with us.
The new headquarters solidifies NCBA's growth presence in Uganda's financial sector, supporting expanded services and customer engagement.
Looking at the capital levels an institution has, the levels of liquidity it has, the effective risk management systems, and its profit consistency in profitability, as well as the level of non-performing loans. So this institution has demonstrated that it complies with most of those parameters that we use to assess soundness.
Meanwhile, NCBA Bank was also announced as the platinum sponsor for the 4th edition of the Auto Show Kampala, scheduled for 12th to 13th of July 2025.
NCBA is one of the leading banks in asset financing in the region. We're actually truly the home of asset finance. So we know how hard it is. It can be one to get for customers to get even the first car, but even those who have cars looking to upgrade to get their dream cars as well. So NCBA is coming in to make that very easy. So you can get up to 100% financing for even brand new cars.
The bank is leveraging the Automotor Show to spotlight its asset financing solutions, offering flexible loans for individuals and businesses to
to own vehicles. Wadulo Arnold Mark, UBC News in Kampala.
And in a move aimed at addressing the growing burden of healthcare costs and the cycle of poverty among Ugandans, Opportunity Bank, in partnership with Turaco, has today launched the Opportunity Sanyu Insurance. The launch took place at the Turaco headquarters in Bugolobi, Nakawa Division, in Kampala District.
Opportunity Sanyu, together with Turaco, that is going to serve our customers, especially the micro customers. So we're celebrating 30 years this year as a bank, and it's a journey that we've walked over, transforming lives and bringing people out of poverty and improving their livelihoods. So this partnership is very important for us because we've seen that many people in Uganda do struggle when they get health challenges. So the Opportunity Sanyu product is going to protect the person, it's going to protect your savings, and it's going to secure your future. So we are very excited about it. The word Sanyu comes from joy. We are bringing joy to our deposit or saving customers. And this joy is, it's joy for you, joy for your family, joy for your children, and joy for your business. What we are saying is that if you get any challenge as a person and you go to hospital, we'll walk the journey with you so that your hard-earned savings are not being utilized to pay these bills, and Turaco and Opportunity Bank in this partnership can cover most of the bills, which will then enable you to recover, one, mentally faster, but also recover back into the business. When you to make sure that we have the right information of the people that we are insuring, we need you to have an account with Opportunity Bank, so that that account forms the basis of knowing who you are, and if you have a claim, we also have a basis of where to pay. Meaning, if you're insured as a person, you can actually get the other people in your family to also be insured, but each person will pay the 2,000.
What we've done to ensure insurance is fast is that, one, our claim process is, the median turnaround time is 4 hours. And number two, what we've done is that we don't use paper. So what you do is that as soon as you go to hospital, you just use WhatsApp. You take a picture on WhatsApp, send to our WhatsApp line. Then we have integrated AI. So AI can capture, is the signature fake? Does that hospital really exist? If it passes all the check-in, 90%, we issue claims. And
Skilling the Girl Child stakeholders in Kamuli district have raised concern over the low uptake in skilling the girl child. The administrator, Mother Kevin Hostel and Vocational Training Center in Kamuli, Sir Senior Juliet Namiro, during the commissioning of a Nero's beer skilling complex, said that neglecting the girl child will disorganize society.
Cases of teenage pregnancy, early marriage have affected youth in Busoga sub-region, calling for a stakeholder approach to address the problem. The administrator, Mother Kevin Hostel and Vocational Training Center in Kamuli, Sister Juliet Namiro, says the center mobilizes and trains the girl child in tailoring, catering, salon and hairdressing.
The 2024 study, Teenager Pregnancy Epidemic in Busoga, also put Busoga sub-region teenager pregnancy rates at 34%. This is a serious case that needs address to save our country. After failing in mainstream formal education, there must be a way to address such challenges in our communities.
She told the guests that teenage pregnancy and early marriages in Busoga sub-region has created a generation that requires being skilled to be productive.
Madam Veronica, you have provided us a legacy upon which we can now build on. Find a needy child, a needy girl, and transform her future towards better opportunities. You have witnessed the transformation yourself.
Vocational skilling training prepares individuals for immediate employment. As you all know, the government of Uganda has fronted skilling to empower individuals, especially the girl child and boy child, to become self-reliant and earn to improve their livelihood. This is the vision Mother Kevin's Girls Hostel and Vocation Training Center has been implementing. There is still a need to provide skills through vocational training to support such individuals to sustain their livelihoods.
I thank the Lord for this year, for God who has brought us this far and who has used the people who didn't know much about us, but who have continued to support us, especially to support the girl child in this area.
The Little Sisters of St. Francis and a midwife, Anne Rose Bear, formed Kamuli Mission Hospital, EV, Germany, to create a future for the girl child in Kamuli district. And now, a multi-million complex, Anne Rose Bear House, to further the scaling of the girl child.
May from this building, which we are blessing and opening today.
The center that started with 14 trainees has enrolled 88. The new structure is named in honor of one of the founders of Kamuli Mission Hospital, EV, Germany, late Anne Rose Bear, a German midwife, formerly working at Kamuli Mission Hospital from 1998 to 2000.
First to Uganda, I saw the needy girl child, and I intended to do something against. And I knew it would not be easy, but I knew the quotation from a very famous man who said, if you educate a girl, you educate a nation. And that is my principle and deepest motivation, to help the needy girl child.
Mother Kevin Hostel and Vocation Training Centers registered with Uganda Vocational and Technical Assessment Board under the Ministry of Education and Sports. Aviana Francisco, UBC News.
Here's your chance to win school fees for your child for a whole year. Just pay school fees using Momo. Dial *165 *80#. Select option 2 for school pay. Select option 1 to pay school fees. Enter the student number and amount and approve the transaction. You are now entered a draw to win school fees.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
And in the world of sports, Wanyange Girls Secondary School has held the 2025 female tournament in preparations for the district meet. According to the school's administration, the female football team is one of the school's major co-curricular activity that the school has embraced for the benefit of the female students. These are the highlights.
Tournament for girls football. Actually, in this, we select a team that is going to compete for nationals, but before that, district meet. When we qualify, we go for nationals, and we hope to reach there. Here we have a very strong team. We have played very well. Like it, we all like it. Actually, we compete very well with our neighboring schools, and our status is high in this game. And we hope to empower these girls up to university, and bearing in mind that at least there is that empowerment for 4.5 points for university entry. So we don't joke around it, we support them, we have to empower them.
Young is good in ball games because it helps us build our talents like in football, netball, volleyball and handball and other ball games. That will improve, and besides when we go out there doing careers we can have like inter-job sports, and which can also make working more fun, and then I also hope to go abroad and play more. Yes.
And that brings us to the end of our news tonight this evening. But allow us to give you some words of wisdom. Please always strive for excellence and avoid complacency. Take example from a metal that develops rust. If it stays rusted for quite a long time, it's easier to break it. Sharpen your skills each and every day, and you will see the skies. My name is Wadulo Arnold Mark, Dorothy Namuyomba on sign language. Allow us wish you a happy Heroes Day and a new week.